Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
BBC News World.
October 9, 4:51 America, New York. Zaporizhzhia attack. Russian shelling in annexed city kills 17. The city is controlled by Ukrainian forces, but is in a region illegally annexed by Russia. Mirror World News.
October 9, 4:38 America, New York. Girl, 5, killed alongside dad in petrol station blast was buying birthday cake for mum. The youngest victim was a girl just 5 years old, who had stepped foot into the fuel stop just moments before the blast ripped through the station and killed her and 9 others.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines. Sky News.
October 9, 4:06 America, New York. Girl, 3, survives Thailand nursery massacre unscathed after sleeping through attack. A 3-year-old girl miraculously survived the Thailand nursery massacre after sleeping through the ordeal covered in a blanket. Pawinuk Supolwong, 3, is the only child to survive the tragedy. AP, Sakche Lalit.
Mirror World News.
October 9, 2:03 America, New York. Dozens killed and people trapped under rubble after Russian missile strike in Ukraine. We'll be bringing you the very latest updates, pictures and video on this breaking news story.
Washington Post World.
October 9, 1:38 America, New York. Official. Strikes on Ukrainian city of Zaporizhzhia kill 17. A Russian attack on Zaporizhzhia overnight struck apartment buildings and killed at least 17 people, a top official in the Ukrainian city said Sunday.
Washington Post World.
October 9, 1:02 America, New York. Grieving families pray at Thai temple for slain victims. Grieving families have gathered at a Buddhist temple to pray and make offerings to the spirits of their deceased toddlers who were killed amid a rampage by a former police officer who shot and slashed them with knives at their daycare in northeastern Thailand last week.
BBC News World.
October 9, 0:26 America, New York. Crimea Bridge. Russia ramps up security after blast. Moscow moves to secure the key connector and repair it as soon as possible after the explosion.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines. Sky News. October 9, 0:20 America, New York. Irish Premier says, entire nation is mourning the victims of petrol station explosion. Irish Taoiseach Michael Martin has said the entire nation is mourning the 10 victims killed in a devastating explosion at a petrol station. Leona Harper was one of 10 people killed in an explosion at a petrol station in Donegal.
Washington Post World. October 9, 0:03 America, New York. Hurricane Julia bears down on Nicaragua's Caribbean coast. Hurricane Julia is bearing down on Nicaragua's central Caribbean coast after lashing Colombia's San Andres Island in a close pass-by.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines. Sky News. October 8, 23:37 America, New York. Putin orders tighter security on key bridge from Russia to Crimea after explosion. Russian President Vladimir Putin has signed a decree tightening security for a bridge linking the Crimean Peninsula with Russia after an explosion caused part of it to collapse.
Fox World News.
October 8, 21:58 America, New York. Palestinian gunman kills woman Israeli soldier in Jerusalem. The attack came hours after a pair of Palestinian teenagers were killed during an Israeli military raid in the West Bank. 11 were reportedly wounded.
https://globalnews.ca/feed/. October 8, 21:58 America, New York. Otters defeat Knights in London's first road game of the season. Sean McGurn scored London's only goal in a 3-1 loss in Erie, Pennsylvania, on Saturday. IMG_1890.
New York Times World News.
October 8, 21:05 America, New York. Blast on Crimean Bridge deals blow to Russian war effort in Ukraine. Any impediment to traffic on the bridge could affect Russia's ability to wage war in southern Ukraine, where Ukraine's forces have been fighting an increasingly effective counteroffensive. Black smoke billowed from a fire on the Kerch Strait bridge that links Crimea to Russia on Saturday.
Mirror World News.
October 8, 2059 America, New York. Vladimir Putin using killer dolphins to defend key waters as Crimea bridge blown up. Those behind the bridge explosion managed to evade a series of defense systems including fighter jets, warships and, believe it or not, killer dolphins.